Good morning, everyone. Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Wednesday. It is the 14th of February, Valentine's Day. So just a quick reminder, I will be live streaming tonight at 8 p.m. if you would like to join me then. And we will go from there and have a good stream this evening. So I wanted to show you first, this is the second turn where we have water that goes through. And we had water coming across the road over this way. Well, basically what it came down to over here was every year this is going to get gummed up, this pipe, just because of the leaves and everything like that. And so Jimmy actually came down here and blocked that off. You can see where he had built that up so the water wouldn't flow that way, and got that all cleaned out and did that. So that is obviously flowing much better, no issues. We're going to absolutely get more stone in through this whole area here as well. Now I'm going to bring it down. We're going to take a walk down. I didn't start the video till I got into the woods, strictly because the winds are very high today, and you wouldn't have not been able to hear me no matter what because of the winds. So we're going to take a walk down through here. And sun is out today. Batteries are charging great. It's only noon, I think. Let me see where we at here. 12:30. It's 12:30 right now, and the batteries are already at 89%. They were completely charged up yesterday, so I believe that we'll be in great shape again today. So that's always a good thing. Every day. This time of year, especially when I don't have to run that generator, that's a good thing. That is a good thing. I don't know about you folks, and if you would like, in the comments, you can let me know. Gas prices have been jumping up down here like crazy. So gas was $2.98, then it went up to $3.09. The next thing you know, it was $3.19, and yesterday gas went up in certain gas stations in the area. It went up another 20 cents a gallon to $3.39. That's a huge increase in less than a 2-week period of time. So very curious, what are gas prices doing in your guys' neck of the woods? Are you seeing this type of increase? And I don't know what they're blaming it on now. Or there's maybe the reason is just greed. Maybe that's the reason. I don't know. But yeah, so unfortunately, the prices are going up again, and they usually come up with some reason or excuse of why the gas prices are going up. But you know, I'm not really seeing anything that would indicate some major reason of why they're jamming up the gas prices. So I'm just curious around the rest of the country what gas prices are doing where you are, up in Canada, over in the UK. Just let me know. I'm just curious to see if it's isolated to this area here, or are you guys seeing the same thing in your neck of the woods. While we're walking, I'm going to talk about another thing as well. Let's talk about fast food real quick, okay? And I'm sure you've all have seen the crazy increases of the fast food prices. I mean, it's you know, it used to be a reasonable option, even though you knew it wasn't the best for you. It was a reasonable option to go and do that when you were on the run. It's you know, you don't really have the time to cook. You've had a busy day, you've worked, and whatever the case may be, and you stop and you get fast food. And, you know, food prices, come on back here, baby. Food prices have gotten absolutely out of control all across the board. I think we're also going to continue to see an increase of that as well. So that is not something that is surprising to me at all, and I'm sure that it's not really a big surprise to you guys either. So, good girl. Good girl. She loves these walks. And I don't mind it either because it's exercise. But yeah, just everything continues to increase in price, sucking more of your hard-earned dollar away from you. They continue to tax us to death. They did start that pilot program in New York. I don't know, like I said again, I've talked about this in a previous video, and I don't know if you guys had seen it or not, but they started it giving $1,000 per month food vouchers on a credit card to illegal immigrants, which is a slap in the face to me. Where are these pilot programs to help everyday average American citizens who are struggling, who are trying to keep their head above water, who are having to make, how about our senior citizens who are having to make the decision, do I pay my rent, do I eat, or do I get the medicine that I need to have? That, you know, these doctors have put them on this ridiculous amount of you know, pills. So tough decisions are being made all the way around, and you're not seeing it on a day-to-day basis with the average person because, you know, if it doesn't affect you directly, a lot of times you're not going to see it. But we have a lot of people in this country that need help, but yet we continue to, you know, go around and help all these other people instead of our own people, because they're not our people, folks, okay? If somebody comes into this country the right way, I have no problem helping to giving somebody a hand up, not a hand out. What this pilot program in New York City is, all that is a handout, and it's a handout to the wrong people. $53 million is what that pilot program is doing. Again, Hochul, $2.4 billion in her budget for New York State is going to go directly to helping illegal immigrants. So, again, I have a huge problem with that as well. When you have everyday Americans struggling and they are getting no help or not enough help. If they're getting help, they're not getting enough help. So it's just, it is unbelievable. So what we're going to talk about up here, so as we're getting closer, I'm going to switch gears and go back to talking about up here. This turn up here is a project we knew that we needed to address this year, and so this is going to be something that is going to happen this next month, rain or shine. It's going to happen this next month, and we have the turn, and I will show you. So this road, if you will, used to be just like a farmer's track. So, you know, the only ones that were using it are farmers on tractors coming back to tend their cows or whatever they had back here. I know that the upper and lower meadow at one time was used strictly for animals. And at one time there was a guy that did have a house back here on my property, and he died, and I don't know, I mean, eons ago. And so the house is obviously no trace of the house anymore. I don't even know where he had it built. But so, you know, this road was not used for general stuff like we're using it now for. So the width of the road did not have to be all that wide to accommodate or deal with that. So I'm going to show you what we're going to do. I'm going to show you what the problem was, and we will go from there. So right through here, as you can see, we need stone through this area. We knew that as well. It gets kind of muddy, obviously, and so not a good thing. All right, so what you have here, the problem is okay, so Water was flowing across through this way, across the road. The flow of the water used to go around that way. Now it comes this way. You have these two pipes in here, okay? And they're literally two 5-foot sections. So what happens is, from here, right about to where my foot is right there, that's the end of that pipe. It's obviously all gummed up, and you know, and that's part of the problem, that the water is not flowing the way it needs to. So what we're going to end up doing, and Jimmy did go back and change the trajectory and built up the side of this so that the water does flow across here and right now into that gap there. But what's going to happen is we're going to dig all of this out. This is all going to be dug out. We're going to get these pipes out of here. We have new pipe coming in. Now you see the thickness of those pipes, right? Not very thick. What we're going to be getting in here is like an inch thick, like that thick pipe is going to go in here, and we're going to get this across the road here, and we're going to actually make it so you got the one end is going to be here, and then we're going to, so let's see, let me just kind of walk this off for you guys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So to here, to this point here, there is 21 feet. So what we got coming is two 12-foot pieces that are going to be coming in here. And actually we're going to be doing, I think, side by side. So we're going to be doubling it up. So it's going to be basically 4 12-foot long pieces, and we're going to lay them in here, and then that way, and then cover it all up, widen this out so when you come down through here, the road is going to be wider out and around, so if you have to make a wide turn through here. Right now, obviously, this big rock here is an issue. People have hit this big rock. That's why we have the markers here and stuff like that. So it's a process, but that's going to be the game plan for this next month. This is going to be the major project, and then we're going to need to get stone. You know, looking at this, I'm going to take an estimate and say we're going to need 2 to 3 loads if we want to get up the road here around the turn, coming around and really lay it in heavy stone wise up through and then around that. So that way it'll address this issue here and we can get that taken care of. So that's kind of where we're at with that. So, you know, in the meantime, we're going to have to deal with what we have to deal with. But it'll come together. But this is going to be a major project. It's not going to be easy, but we're going to get it done and we're going to get it taken care of and squared away. But I wanted to, like I said, I wanted to show you guys, share this with you so that you could see it and kind of get a visual of what we're looking at. Right now, believe it or not, this is much more dried out than it was 2 days ago, you know, but it was pretty messy. So obviously it's something, you know, there's parts of the road, folks, that need to be addressed first. We had been trying to get the other parts of the road squared away, drivable, and so, you know, now those are more drivable. There's areas that need to be addressed. This is one of those areas, and that's what we're going to focus on. So anyway, I am going to jump off of here for now. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. I hope you guys are preparing and getting ready, but slow and steady is going to win the race. So anyway, folks, remember, we truly are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we figure that out, we're going to be in much better shape. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day, tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Really important. Oh, there she is. Okay. Because she's right over there. Also remember, guys, STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one stopping you from achieving your goals is you. That's it. Nobody else. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. I hope everybody has a great day, and I will talk to you later. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.